Flash family, welcome back to the first podcast of 2016. You, of course, are listening to the Flashpoint podcast, a Southgate Media Group podcast dedicated to all things the Flash related over on the CW.
Hey, it's Kelly.
1/4 of Firestorm.
Hey.
And joining me is... it was only one hey. And it only deserved one hey. It's totally fine, Kelly. Up for discussion today is the season 2 mid-season premiere, episode 210, Potential Energy. It was directed by one of my faves, Rob Hardy. So great to keep him in the Flareoverse. And of course, Brian Miller making a triumphant return. You guys, if you watch Smallville, should know him from that. And he also did a couple of other things on some other networks, but that's what he's most
Turtle.
It had potential. Definitely.
Well, as Dr. Wells struggles to find ways to increase Barry's speed, Cisco presents a new idea to slow Zoom down. Cisco tells the team about a metahuman, who he has dubbed the Turtle, who has the ability to stop the kinetic energy around him and thus slow everyone to a halt. After Barry fails to stop the turtle at a diamond unveiling, the team sets a trap at a local art exhibit. Barry invites Patty with the intention of telling her his secret, but the turtle is aware of the trap and almost succeeds in killing Patty. Crushed to death by a chandelier, that's a pretty awful way to go. Before escaping. Later, the turtle kidnaps Patty in an effort to punish the Flash. The team tracks down the turtle, and Barry is able to generate enough speed to move through the kinetic waves the turtle creates and to knock him unconscious and save Patty, who is a trembling mess. Later, Patty tells Barry that she is leaving Central City, and Dr. Wells kills the turtle while extracting a portion of his brain. Meanwhile, Joe struggles to develop a relationship with Wally, who has been street racing in an attempt to earn enough money to pay for his mother's medical bills. Yeah. That's not a train wreck waiting to happen.
Yikes. I was like, iZombie crossover when he took the piece of his brain.
Exactly.
Look at this to live. Where's the hot sauce? Yeah, this episode, it's weird. Season 2 has really been weird, and you know how I have felt about them having to spend so much time with the Legends of Tomorrow stuff, and I really just wanted them to come back really strong. But I feel that this episode was messy, and it just made everybody involved look less than smart.
Yes, I know. I've had it.
Want turtle soup. Some of it tastes like chicken, and some of it tastes like fish. It's the most confusing thing in the world for me. Anyway, yeah, so it's just, I don't know, I felt bad for Joe. Like, Wally was completely different from the last time we saw him showing up at the doorstep on Christmas Day, and we barely saw Iris. Caitlin is a hot freaking mess. She has the nerve to tell Jay about himself when she invaded his privacy to find out.
Yeah, but really? Superhero show, really?
They think he's dead. Caitlin's been a mess since the start of the season. Let's just be honest. Like, they don't know what to do with her right now until Ronnie, obviously, or some iteration of him comes back, for that resolution. So until then, they do what they do best, or worst, should I say, force somebody into a meaningless relationship. That is a bad habit from Arrow that I do not care for. Yeah. Well, at least the ratings are still pretty much the same. It got a 1.2 in the demo, and it was like 3,410,000 people watching. So that's still really good for The Flash. It's obviously still the #1 show on the CW, so good for them. But, they can't just piggyback on that. They're going to really have to, in this next episode, the Reverse Flash returns. I don't want the Reverse Flash to be Malcolm Merlyn.
Right.
I don't want to constantly have to be reminded of Barry's quote-unquote
it would be
failures, if you know
interesting
what I mean.
to see how they're going to play this.
So. Yeah. I mean, as much as I love Tom Cavanaugh, even Matt Lasseter, who plays regular Eworth on, I just don't want to see them repeating the mistakes of Arrow. I mean, first season out, they really avoided a lot of the pitfalls that Arrow had coming out of the gate, and so I'm just very protective at this point. Like I'm seeing all these red flags. So I'm
abort,
like,
abort.
no, avert, avert.
Yeah.
That too. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm really sad
Patty
about
was
Patty.
a good strong
That's what I'm probably
character.
just going to talk about the most.
And I'm hoping that they will still use her. You know what I'm saying? As a resource. And maybe have her bring into some other storylines. But yeah, it's her leaving is gonna stink.
She gone, Kelly. I'm just gonna tell you, she gone. I think they contracted her for 11 episodes, so I think we will see her again. But then again, maybe not. They could have just gave her the money and said, "Yeah, this isn't working out." So I don't know. It's a shame. Chantel Vanstein of oh God, Santine deserves so much more. I mean, this is the worst Barry's been since the entire series has started. Just a bumbling, fumbling mess. I mean, you've told everybody else. All your ex girlfriends know.
Like your metas don't show up in your own lab, you know. So, what's the difference? I mean, okay, I get.
And if she doesn't know, she's not on alert. I mean, she is a cop. Exactly. She can't take care of herself. On top of that, just a mess. Okay, let's talk about this villain, the Turtle, or better known as Turtle Man, who was the successor to the Golden Age. Y'all know Jay Garrick, right? Villain, the Turtle, who fancied himself the slowest man in the world. He created a weapon that could be used to put the Flash into stasis, causing him to hallucinate. This is the natural extension of the cold gun from the TV show, although stasis is obviously a little bit different. Yeah, I didn't like this villain at all. Like, talk about one note, one dimensional. Like, this is like some throwaway stuff that even Arrow wouldn't do, as far as I'm concerned. It was very lazy to get to what it was a Das Ex Machina. Let's just be real. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, I mean,
how did you feel about the villain?
The Hare and the Tortoise, obviously it was going to happen. You know, we were going to see this eventually because, you know, the whole Hare and the Tortoise thing. But he just, I felt like, no, I mean,
slow and steady.
You know who he kind of reminded me of, though? Not our universe, sorry, but Juggernaut. But Juggernaut's even better than Turtle.
Bombastic.
Yeah, it just kind of, the whole mentality just kind of reminded me of that. But it just, if they maybe would have explained more, okay, why exactly? Okay, I get that he put his wife in stasis, all right, because she left him. Yeah. But, okay, why Patty?
Mr. Freeze!
I mean, okay, yeah, because the Zoom said so. Maybe. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Pretty?
To please Zoom, okay. How are you going to, you know, deliver her to Zoom? What's the game plan here? And who has a typewriter these days?
Yeah.
Do you?
Okay, let's.
Well, you know what I'm saying, but normal people. No, I'm just teasing.
Yes. Nah, I'm not normal. It's okay. It's fine. No, I totally get what you're saying, but I don't know. They were trying to go for some kind of aesthetic, but this episode felt really rushed for some reason.
Really
it was very generic. Yeah. Yeah.
I felt like the pacing was off with Wally too.
Who else
way
do
off.
I really want to talk about? Oh my god! Like I felt like I had secondhand embarrassment for Joe when he's like walking him through the precinct, and he's like, "You weren't that great of a detective, were you?" And Captain Sing's like,
Yeah.
"You know what? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go anywhere but here because this is awkward." Like you wasted my wild Patrick Saboye appearance on
Wait,
this.
street racing? Really?
Oh, dang it! Like,
Exactly.
is your name
I am Groot.
Vin Diesel?
I am Wally. I am
Oh gosh,
Wally.
just like that. Like I get what they're trying to
I am
do,
Wally.
right? I Wally.
Eve.
Oh, that's a good movie. Yes, let's all leave the Earth. How about that? That's what this episode made me want to do. It's just like I've been looking forward to this. Ah, but no, Wally. Like I get it. Cause okay, excuse my French, Kelly. Wally is a big bag of dicks in the comic books. A lot of times, he's very cocky, self-assured, kind of guy. He comes down and around, but even you know what I'm saying. So I think that that's what they were trying to channel into him, while also giving
Mhm.
a little bit of a backstory about what he's had to go through without
The
Jonah's
Fast and the
wife.
Furious.
But I don't know. It's just no balance.
Yeah, that's true.
The fast and the brattiest. Just, I'm like,
Yeah,
Wally,
well,
you
and
literally have the best dad
I
ever,
get
so just
that
eat your
but
damn
he's
pizza,
so
okay?
proud. You know, okay, if you really wanted to pay for your mom's medical bills,
Yes.
maybe you should let some people help you too, you know? If that's kind of the whole idea.
I have no
Exactly.
idea. Does his mother have no other
I don't
family?
know.
That's what you're
It's
telling me?
weird.
But anyway, I guess we're through it. Like even the Wesses have to have really eye rolling, terrible family drama once in a while, and then they turn it around and it gets even better. So I have nothing but hope for this relationship. I'm really excited for what Wally
Hopefully
brings
that was
to
our really awkward
Joe's
family
character
dinner.
development. I think we still have one more to
That's
go.
true.
Honestly, TV can't help itself. They love those damn things. So yeah, like I said, I already talked about Caitlyn. That's all I have to say about her because that's all there is to talk about her. I guess they're just kind of waiting for that Killer Frost thing. Maybe I literally have no idea why. Caitlyn's character development has stalled. I don't understand her relationship with Jay.
No.
She doesn't even seem to be quite the good scientist right now. Honestly,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
please fix Caitlyn. She was one of my faves. Even Cisco was off. Like, really, we've never heard about your white whale, Cisco. It's like it
Yeah.
seems like something he would never shut up about. Like, it seems like it should be like a board in the back room somewhere with like turtle sightings.
Cisco. Cisco just, I don't know. Maybe he's got a board like berries somewhere.
I mean, at least show it to us. Don't just tell. Like that's the problem with this episode. They told us instead of showing us. I
Right.
guess
Right. Maybe
that's
it's
just
in the legal room of
my
requirement.
idea of good storytelling.
Yeah.
Gideon packed up and
That's
it's
right.
gone.
She totally is.
She's on the ship with
Yeah,
Red
Gideon
Hunter, her descendant.
4.562.
Yeah, that I don't know. Like it's really weird. Like I just think that it's really unfortunate that I feel like at times that they can't do more than one good show at a time. Like I really enjoyed the pilot of Legends of Tomorrow a lot, and Arrow and the Flash were just kind of ho hum this week, and I hope that that was just a fluke. because they up and take a lot of
Right.
resources, shall we say, from each show when they go to do the spinoff. So a spinoff. So it's just like I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case for the Flash, but I've been looking through some of the synopsi and press releases and stuff, and these are like really new names in the next like 4 or 5 episodes, and I'm just like, I mean, I'm all for giving people chances, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's what I'm kind of worried about, I guess, in the back of my mind as well. That's probably why I'm being a little harsh and like I'm just like I said, I see red flags. I just want to protect my little show. I want it to stop being so. It's getting depressing. Is it getting depressing for you?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
It's
Barry
not.
can't be happy,
It's
not even
not the
for a
happy
damn second, really.
show that we knew the first season, right now, and I hope that comes back because we need that.
Yeah, like
West Allen.
you always knew Patty was gonna be a filler because West Allen is obviously in game, but I mean, it's like I think we really need to have Barry develop and be in good, healthy relate. Not. I mean, obviously, you're in your mid-20s. You're not gonna get married and settle down.
Well, you
So
don't
you
if you're
need to
smart.
learn
I
about
was
yourself,
smart
and
first time.
practice makes perfect. Or is it only perfect practice
I'm
makes
willing to
perfect?
tell it myself.
See. So you just kind of like that's just how I feel, especially since they're so heavy on this millennial thing. Millennials do random hookups. You know what I mean? That random hookup culture is a thing, a big pervasive thing in millennial culture. So if you're not gonna have them do that, aka Oliver, then a serial monogamous would be fine. But like, just not for stupid reasons like this. That's all that I'm saying. Not that I even care about relationship drama. Why am I talking about relationship drama?
Yes, we are.
Don't be talking about it on freaking Queen Consolidated too. Oh,
Yes.
oh. So this is less painful than that, though. Thank God. Um. So anyway, what do we think about Harrison?
He definitely is Dirty
Dirty
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, he is willing to do whatever it takes to get
He
us there,
really
which I can in a way understand. Yes, but
begrudgingly understand.
okay, are we resorting to Jekyll and Hyde kind of science here? No, what are we doing with all of these things we're collecting? Um, kind of terrifying because the ends don't always justify the means,
Yeah. I just feel like we have the
Yes.
Eoborthon Wells meat suit situation happening all over again. I don't want to rehash that. I was devastated
Yeah.
when it happened
Yeah.
the first time. I'll be ticked off the second time around. So
Right.
you gotta be you
Right.
can't be afraid to let actors go. I guess at this point is what it all
Yes.
boils down
Yes.
to.
Don't drag us through
Please
a
learn
Moira
the
trial,
lessons from
please.
Arrow. Please, I'm begging you.
I do.
Ooh, Kelly knows how to hurt me, man. I'm still bitter about that, Kelly. I'm never gonna be over it.
Yeah, eventually.
Well, no, we're gonna have a Barry trial, which I'm kind
I
of
want to
here
see the
for.
Berry
Hopefully,
Museum,
maybe
though.
one of these days.
That would be actually
Me
really
too.
cool.
Maybe Legends of Tomorrow will do
They
it.
could do it like soon. Well, you know
Anyway,
what? It'd be cool.
get soon.
Have Barry lose heart
So
at some point, and have Rip Hunter kidnap him and take him
what?
through time, and do a Vincent and the Doctor episode for Barry. Yeah,
Christmas
wouldn't that be?
Ghost of Christmas Past.
Wouldn't that make you cry? That would be awesome.
Oh, I want that.
There you go.
And if it doesn't happen, I got the fanfic covered. Let me write this down. Fanfic prompts. Anyway, let's just get into the
Okay, I'm sad,
review.
but I would
What would
call
you give
this
this episode
maybe
as a
a C
grade?
plus, maybe.
You took the grade right out of my mouth, Kelly. Big shocker.
It's scary.
And like true Firestorm Matrix, we don't miss
it just really fell flat for me. The timing was off. The characters just seemed out of sorts, inconsistent. It's just it was a malaise. It just was. It is unrelated.
Ooh, that's a good word.
I mean, I see what they're, in some of it, I can kind of see what they're trying to do, but it just was not executed well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were busy with other stuff, and it showed, I guess, at the end of the day. So, I totally agree. It was very average, and I just wasn't expecting it to.
I was looking forward to
this lackluster.
I wanted to have my show back.
Threw me for a loop. I hope we get it back together. Yes, yes, they really needed to after the Legends of Tomorrow thing. So
yeah,
I guess that's why they're hooking us with the reverse Flash return.
It's a tune in next week factor.
So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Exactly. So what was your favorite, or what did you think was the best scene?
I think I liked the scene where Patty told Barry, pretty much, you can't treat me this way. You took off on me. Barry didn't handle that well, but I was glad that Patty stood up for herself. Because if she hadn't, I would have lost respect for her.
Yes, that is a very good point.
I think subconsciously she knows.
Do you think she knows?
I mean, how? Okay.
Yes.
How? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna step on a limb here.
It out, and she can't figure it out.
How could you not recognize your significant other's voice? Barry didn't have the voice changer on after he saved her. She has to know.
Yeah, she knows. But she's making like a smart cookie.
That's right. That's right. I'm a self-rescuing princess. I'm getting
I ain't gonna be no damn Lois Lane.
Yes.
Smartest thing anybody's done all month. Anyway, I think my favorite scene was actually the nightmare, because it was so obviously a nightmare, and you just go, poor Barry, just can't be happy. But I like that.
Well, and he was warned he wasn't going to be happy.
That's his subconscious telling him something. Do you know what I mean?
And there are such things as self-fulfilling prophecies. Exactly.
Barry's one big walking one at this point. And it your hero needs a season of that, definitely, to be pensive and to be reflective and really decide how they're gonna live their civilian life and how they're gonna live their superhero life. And I like that they're going about it in a completely different way than Oliver went about it. So yeah, I like getting inside Barry's head, and that's just why it's my favorite scene.
He's not a bubblehead,
bubblehead. He is self-aware somewhere. Exactly. Oh. Favorite line.
Yeah.
The dialogue was nothing to write home about, so it's okay. If nothing comes to mind.
I can't think of anything really either.
Captain Singh. Nice to meet you, Wally. Your pops here is a hell of a detective. Wally. Obviously not. Iris.
Yeah, that was funny.
West Family 2.0 is not really off to a great start. Yeah. It's like, yikes. Or, shoot. Barry. I spent most of my life feeling very unlucky. Patty, yeah, and now Barry. Feels like I've been struck by lightning twice. And I was like, cha-cha real smooth now.
I'm not going to tell her. Nope.
That was a good one.
But I just told her.
Oh God. Exactly. Oh yeah, another one of my favorite scenes was Wells' flashback to his daughter. That was really good. Well, I'll just throw that in my moment. Do you have a favorite moment?
No, I'm here. I'm thinking.
Did I lose you? Oh, she's thinking.
I liked seeing Caitlin and out having fun. You know, even though it was kind of for a mission, at least she got to get out. That's true. Nice dress.
And look damn hot doing it.
That's a good thing.
They finally fixed her wardrobe. Yes, I agree. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say about this episode. I want to encourage you guys to let me know what you think about this episode in each episode every week. So you can do that by sending us an email to flashpoint.smg@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter at flashpoint_smg. And our Facebook is facebook.com/the Flashpoint Podcast. So yeah, we're available on all your favorite podcatcher services. That's iTunes, that's Stitcher, that's Lisbon.com. All you gotta do is look for the Flashpoint, and it should pop right up for you guys.
Download
Remember
the
to rate,
episodes,
review, and
please.
subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. So please do that. Yes, download because streaming does not count in most cases.
Well, of course, all the 52s.
Are there any Easter eggs that jumped out at you?
It should have been. It really should have been.
How many? Oh, I swear that should have been the drinking game. I thought that it was a little lazy with the Moby Dick reference in Don Quixote. I was like, okay. But I love the Vandervoot Diamonds. Obviously, we're talking about Laura Vandervoot, who played Supergirl, who is going to be on Supergirl, playing a version of Bizarro and some other mashups. Oh, Brainiac 8.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Not Bizarro. Bizarro's coming, though. So. We're not New Zealanders.
Of course.
There was a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle jokes, so. And of course, Stephen Amell's gonna
take a slap shot at Stephen.
Casey Jones and Teenage Mutant Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Jones slap shot.
Yes, of course. Yes, I got it. We got Markovia, of course. We've heard that a lot in Arrow, and it also made its way over to the Flash, I believe, during when the Clock King came. So yeah. Jacob Splifferberg.
God bless you.
The owner of the painting. That's
cool.
Maybe named after a hockey player.
Swedish.
Yeah, exactly. He's Swedish. It's a tough language. Midway City University. Midway is actually an actual city out in our real world, but Midway City is also a city, of course, in the DC universe.
Is it halfway between Central City
and it's going to be the setting in the upcoming Suicide Squad movie?
What?
You want to know something? Midway City is in Iowa, and in the comic books, I just remember Central City is in Missouri. So you do that math.
Oh, cool.
But Kaylin also has a cousin there, so yeah. I think that was my favorite Easter egg. And Wally's got to let everybody know he's from Keystone City, by the way. But also, did you see the news clipping on the TV on Channel 52 News Report?
No, I did not.
In the show, not my podcast. It said unexplained deaths in Keystone continue. What's going on there?
Well, and that's
now that is also where the
Golden Age
Flash came from, as well as Wally in the comic books. So, Yeah. Also, Eobor Thawne is from Keystone.
Maybe.
So maybe that's where he popped up in that flashback. Yeah. Oh, that flashback.
Yes, well, timey-wimey, spacey-wazy.
Flashback. I don't even know what to call it because we're just all time traveling weirdos at this point. We totally are. Somebody get Martha.
Just don't get Mickey.
Rose to figure this out. Exactly. The turtle hid out at the Nidell Library. Considering that character was created by
Yes,
Gardner Fox and a guy named Martin Nidell in the 40s, it totally makes sense. And I think that's all the Easter eggs we had. So they were some good, subtle references, and then there
so
were
at Easter time, do we get Cadbury eggs?
Obvious references. So anyway, so yeah, that is all we have for you guys. So Kelly,
of course, you can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and anywhere else that really matters at SuperSquint. That's SuperSquint. And of course, you can hear me on Before the Bat with Phil and Tyler, and of course on Queen Consolidated with the lovely Miss Lilith.
You guys know you can find me on Twitter at Lil Telfire. I'm on Tumblr. It's liltelfire.tumblr.com. I have a new website if you guys want to check it out, popculturepostmortem.com, where you guys check out the old website, liltelfire.com. Doesn't matter. Just read, comment, like, and share. It was greatly appreciated as always. So, it will be next Tuesday before you know it.
And we'll be back in the flesh.